Hey y'all, this is Emily, and today is day 42 of the Inner Circle Audio Challenge that my team and I are doing. And today we were listening from Dave Wood and Dave Sharp and a couple of other leaders like Tony Rush and Chuck Marshall. This was a recording they did when they were down in Costa Rica filming the Costa Rica intensive course. And as the call was about breaking through the job mentality and, kicking the system, in the butt. But it's funny because we were learning a lot about, mentality that people have when they go from the job mentality to having an entrepreneurial mentality. And I want to talk about the difference between having a job and having a home business. There are a lot of things that are very similar to them. Let me just point this out. You need training in a particular field. You need to apply it every day. You need to put in some time, work, and effort into both of them. Those are very similar. But, the differences, of course, being that, with the job, you are working for someone else. You're building someone else's dream versus your dream. You're putting in, hours when you're supposed to be on the clock versus working when you want to. You work for a retirement versus building, wealth and investing. And so I could go on about that. But one thing that I want to point out is how people struggle going from working a job to having a home business is because they're still in this mentality. And this person could be the most amazing employee of the year, like your wish come true type of employee, personal assistant that you could ever imagine. And they could put out fires and make dreams come true and walk on water and glow in the dark, in their job. But when they're placed in a home business, they don't know what to do. They wander. They want someone to tell them what to do. They can't get the energy or the speed up to do what they do for their boss, to do for themselves or their goals or their why. And that is something that, they want things to happen right away. Now, people like lawyers and doctors who they know that they have to go to school for their career. So they go to school for about 7 to 8 years. They accumulate about $250,000 worth of debt to make maybe, to be conservative, let's say between $50,000 and $120,000 a year by working all the time. And that's considered okay. Well, that's the way it is. But when they think, when it comes to putting in some training, for the next 90 days to work on something part-time that you don't have to go into debt for, but that could possibly pay you between, and let's be conservative again, $50,000 to $100,000 a year part-time, and you invest back into your training, and somehow that doesn't click with them. It's the same friggin' thing as the job, only you have more freedom, more potential, and just more chances with a home business than you would with a job. And I'm not bashing jobs. I've worked several jobs that I loved, but what I'm telling you is with a home business and entrepreneurs, because the person that you worked for in that job, maybe it wasn't the exact person you worked for, but whoever created that business, that job that you worked at, was an entrepreneur. So there actually isn't a whole lot different from approaching your home business than it is with your job. You need to get the training. You need to be consistent every day. You need to show up, and you need to work. And you can get it down to a science to where you're working fewer hours and making more money. And I had an idea and it's totally lost me. But The difference is that you're working towards your goals, your dreams. So you need to really understand what your why is so that you give it all that you have got, just like you've given everything that you've had to other jobs. If you can bust your butt helping someone else build their dream, you can bust your butt helping yours. Because your dream will not always be yours, because you will start to help other people succeed just like you and make more money and have freedom of time, freedom of money, and the struggles that most people are dealing with right now. If you can just get out of this mentality that just playing on Facebook and putting in your hours isn't going to make you a paycheck. It's the work from the training that you apply from the people who are getting results that's going to help you. So, if you would like to work with a group of people who have put in the time, have made mistakes, have learned from them, have applied the training and are getting results, and they're showing people exactly how they're doing them, then stop what you're doing, click the link below, get started today. Happy Labor Day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care now. Bye.